Alright, what's up everybody? Um, Cash here, bringing you my last tour game that I played yesterday, but I had to play on my phone. As you can probably see from the screen right here, I'm on Cash Mobile. Um, just because on the weekends I'm like really never home because I'm always doing stuff, and um, so yeah, it's hard for me to actually play from home, so you can't record my computer, which is why we will be watching replays today. Um, so I unfortunately got matched up with WailJesus. So this is winter seasonal losers round. I guess it's losers round three. I don't know. I won, lost, won. So this is like a losers round, but I guess one of the later ones. Um. So yeah, I unfortunately got matched up with WailJesus. I'm sure most of you know who WailJesus is. Um, I haven't seen him play Gen 8 at all, but in my opinion, he was one of the best, if not the best, Gen 7 player. Um, so I was expecting this to be pretty difficult. And on top of that, we have horrible time zone matching up, so it was hard for us to schedule. So appreciate him trying to accommodate, because he could only play on the weekends, and I like can't play on the weekends. So we tried to find a time that I could like somehow make it on the weekend. So this is the best we could do. So I only have three teams on my phone. Um, as you'll see, I brought them every game. And I really had no idea what he was going to bring. I will say in advance that I don't think either of us, necessarily tried our absolute hardest. Like there were a few times I'll talk about them where I did calc, and I think he did too. But like he was also on his phone. I think he plays solo mobile. Um, which is just brutal. I don't know how you guys do that. And calculating on your phone is literally like infuriating. I tried to calc. I'll talk about it later on. But so game one, I brought this team that Oscar gave me. Um, I will just go over the sets. So it's band T-Tar, and it's actually Specs Weezing. Um, and then I don't think this is AV. I can't even remember what this is honestly. It's like Rock Wrecker. I don't think it's like Swords Dance or anything. I honestly can't even remember what set that is. Um, but I looked at this right away and I just thought like I have no idea what Savali does, right? And I don't know what type it is, but based on my like Gen 7 knowledge, uh, Savali basically just runs like Bolt Beam type of like some coverage. I think special is a little bit better than physical, unless it wants to just click multi attack. But on this team, I'm not really sure what it would be. His team's not really that weak. His team's like kind of weak to like. I actually don't even know. It's not really that weak to like any specific type that I can think of. So maybe that's like Savali Fairy. I don't know, just like help with like dragons maybe. I'm not sure. But I look at this and I literally instantly just thought to myself like, how does he stop T-Tar, right? Like, this needs to be close combat for it to beat T-Tar. And even if it's close combat, does this even live Bandit Stone Edge? Like, I doubt it. So, I was like, alright, T-Tar is safe bet here. I have close combat for this. I was thinking maybe Spec Steel Beam could knock out T-Tar, but I didn't actually calc it. And then I wasn't really worried about this because I figured no matter, like, depending on what type this is, like, if it is Fairy, which was my thought, it could be maybe Whale comment and say it's something else, but I was like, I could just click Stone Edge twice. Like, I don't think there's any way he knocks me out. So we'll see what that goes. So, he does go Drowdon, which is exactly what I thought. I go my T-Tar. So I'm thinking right here, I didn't calc, but I was like, if he specs Steel Beam, like, I maybe die. I think I do have some bulk. But I was like, that's the only way I die. And I feel like Scarf is like way more common. So I was like, all right, he's probably Scarf. Scarf Steel Beam, I'll live, and then I have close combat, and I'll just click close combat, and he'll die for sure, because I'm banned. So that's like, I have like 600 attack, right? So he doesn't even have Steel Beam, it looks like, or he just doesn't go for it. He flash cannons, doesn't do anything to me. I hit him with superpower. I have superpower, whatever. You knew what I meant. This doesn't even get close combat. And that game's over. So game one, I won, which is nice. I felt like I had a pretty good matchup into that. So happy with that, how that game went. So on to game two. This time I brought a team that Alive built for something. It's like Calm Mind, Recover, Alcremie, Haban, uh, Dracovish, and it's like sub Cinderace. Cinderace is a mon I really, really like. I actually really hate this thing. I think this is genuinely like not that good, but lots of people seem to be really on board with it. I think this is the game where I don't even know. Is this even game 2? Yeah, I think it is. You're gonna see something absolutely wild this game. um, so I look at his team, right? This has Rock Tomb on it. So I'm thinking that I think I live Earthquake. I kill this with Vicious Rend. All right. So that's what I'm thinking. I have Haban, so I should live whatever this goes for. Kill with Outrage. And I'm thinking that if he doesn't flinch me, I could kill this too. Maybe. Like, I don't really know how strong this is, but I figured if he Scarf Darm, I can't go anything else. Like, Cinderace is bad in this because this is a possible Scarfer. This is a possible Scarfer. This just beats Cinderace because I can't really hurt it, right? So I'm like, all right, no Cinderace. Alcremie, I think it just gets O-code by this. Beats this. Loses to that, obviously. So I'm in my mind thinking right here, if this is Scarf, he's going Extra Drill. If he's Scarf Extra Drill. Because he could still even technically, like, beat this, maybe. Like, I wasn't really sure. I'm thinking that there's like, basically he's going Extra Drill, and I'm thinking that in my mind, like, he's not going this. But as you can see, I am wrong. I go Dracovish, and he goes Dragapult. So I'm thinking here, okay, I'm Haban. I'm pretty sure I just live, right? Like, I don't think I die. But you'll see right here that I'm incorrect. So I don't have any. I'm not like defensive invested at all because I remember talking to Live and we didn't know the EV, so we just said like screw it and we put speed and attack on it. But I think he must be specs because there's no way I'd die for this Scarf, right? So he Dracos me through my Haban. I get O-code. I was like, wait, what? Like I genuinely was confused, and he was too. Like he even said, oh wow. I don't know if that's a roll or what the deal was. I meant to calc it after, but I just didn't. So I lost that game, and I was kind of annoyed because I was like, wow, I thought I should have won that one because I thought Haban would make me live. But I was wrong. So 1-1. We go into game 3. The only good thing is so far I've gotten my picks like genuinely correct. I've done like kind of what I wanted versus him. So we go game 3. He brings that same team from game 1. I bring this team, which is my Secret Santa team. Maybe Whale built it. I have no idea. So I look at this, the same team as before. So I'm like, all right, I know this is like Scarf, I think. I didn't calc last time, and I don't know what Savali is, and I'm assuming this is. So last time I played, right, it was a Life Orb. I'm thinking maybe it's Banded. So you guys know this team. This is Bandit Snorlax. This is Scarf, and this is like, I can't remember. I honestly don't remember what this is. Maybe this is Scarf. I don't know. But I'm thinking. I look at this, and I literally just think to myself, how does he beat Snorlax, right? Because I have counter. So like, I'm thinking that if he close combats with this, he's dead because I'm countering him and he's dying, and there's no way he's O-calling me. I'm thinking Savali just dies to Bandit Double Edge and probably can't really do much damage to me back. And I'm pretty sure I have Bandit Earthquake, so I'm like, there's no way that if this is Scarf, that it's going to even be able to 2-hit KO me, and I'll just kill it with Earthquake. So I'm like, alright, Snorlax is completely free here. So I go Snorlax. He goes Glycopod, which is exactly what I thought he would pick, because obviously it beats Excadrill, and it first impressions Hydreigon. So it was like, not only was Snorlax already pretty much free, it was like double free, because I thought he would go Glycopod, and I know that unless he's Swords Dance, that I beat him. And there's no way he would Swords Dance in front of me, because if I was like one of like the bulk up stats, or even if I was Belly Drum, he would need to be Swords Dance close combat, and I don't think they run that, because if you're running Swords Dance, you don't have the coverage spot for close combat. So I was like, counter safe here. He clicks Leech Life, does absolutely nothing. I hit him with counter, he doesn't die. So now I'm like, at first I was a tiny bit concerned, but we didn't see Life Orb. So I was like, he could be AV with close combat. And then would close combat do 65? And I was like, based on that, which is stab leech life, I don't think it would. So I was like, I should just win again. I should win no matter what. And he obviously, he's like banded, I guess. Clicks that again. I hit him with counter. He's dead. So now I'm up 2-1. That was, and most of these games have gone pretty well for me. I've had my picks pretty much correct. So I was like, okay, things are going well. 2-1. This is another like frustrating game. So I bring the Oscar team again because at this point he's seen all my teams. He brings something new, which is actually super cool. I love Grimmsnarl. I had one on my in-game team. I think it's really cool mon, but I honestly haven't used it that much in 1v1. I actually played like a chunk of games a while ago to test it for the VR, and I thought it was like pretty good, but it's got like some different stats. So it could be like 8v, it could be like bulk up rest. Not really sure. He's got Beware, and he's got his own Wheezing. I feel like Specs isn't common, so I'm assuming this is defensive of some sort. So I actually thought he would go his own Wheezing here, right? Because if I'm counter on this, I think that I could survive one Beware hit, and actually I think a Metal Burst on this or something like that. I can't remember. But I was like, there's no way I'm picking T-Tar because it doesn't beat any of these things. Like maybe it beats this, so he misses me with Will-O-Wisp and I crit him or something. But I was like, there's no way I'm picking T-Tar. So I actually did calc. I calced this because I'm like defensive, but specs with like 100 or so special attack EVs. So I was like, all right, I can go this. I can click Strange Steam on this because this literally can't even damage me. I can click, I think I'm like Thunderbolt, like Fire, Overheat, Strange Steam, something else. I was like, maybe I could just somehow beat this down because it doesn't have recovery, and maybe he won't really be able to damage me outside of Will-O-Wisp burn. So I was like, I could probably beat that too. And I was thinking that Strange Steam and Overheat probably do like close to the same amount of damage if he's fluffy. So I was like thinking, okay, I think I can beat Beware too. Like I should be able to OHKO Beware, and I don't think he's OHKOing me. So I sent my Wheezing out, which works perfectly, as I thought. He goes Beware. But right away, I was like, oh, I'm neutralizing gas, and I'm not Levitate. I don't know if that's like on purpose or I messed it up. I'm not sure what neutralizing gas stops exactly. I'm sure it's there for something. I just don't know. But I was like thinking Levitate is probably better because I feel like Earthquake's a relatively common move. So I'm thinking, oh crap, if he's... I didn't read my set earlier, and if he's Banded Earthquake, I wonder if I lose here. So he ends up being Banded Earthquake, I think. Or he could... This might have been Assault Vest. I didn't calc. Like, right here, he said, I don't know if I want to calc. And I said, I just tried, but it's such a pain on mobile. I'd pay someone to make a mobile version of this game. He said, I'd play solo mobile. It's impossible. Like, I literally tried to calc, and I saw that Strange Steam would just kill a normal banned one with no bulk. But you're going to see that I click Strange Steam here, and it does 88. So he's either AV or he's invested. And I was like, ah, crap. So I lose. A little unfortunate. I think that if I was... if he had to go for double edge there, I would have won, obviously, because he would have taken more than 12% recoil, and I would have killed him. So that was another like little bit of a frustrating game that I thought I could have won, but ended up losing. And then, so now we go to game 5. I brought this team again. He brings kind of the same Glaciopod, Savali Core. I still haven't seen the Savali set, so I don't know what it is or what it does. He also brings Mimikyu. And I look at this, and I instantly thought in my head, oh, it's Curse. It's got to be Curse. Like, there's no way it's a physical attacker next to Glaciopod. Like, it is Curse 100%. And I actually, like, I was 100% sure what my pick was here. I instantly locked the extra drill in. Because I knew he'd go Mimikyu. I'm thinking it's always going to be Mimikyu here, right? So, Mimikyu beats this. If it's Curse, it beats my Snorlax. And he just lost my Snorlax, which I picked versus the team. Very similar to this. So he's probably thinking that, all right, if I'm SD and his Snorlax is banded, I lose, right? Because I think I can kill him with banded Crunch, maybe. Or I don't know what my other move is. I think, oh, no, Heavy Slam. If I'm Heavy Slam and he Swords Dance, I think he Swords Dances, I Heavy Slam. He hits me with Play Rough, and I don't think I die to +2 Play Rough, and then I kill him with Heavy Slam, right? So I'm thinking that this is 100% curse, and on top of that, he thinks I'm going Snorlax. So I just locked extra in. I'm like, he's going to Mimic You, and it's gonna be, even if it's not curse, I'm Scarf. Actually, my Scarf, I think it might be banned. Crap, I can't remember. And I was like, all right, that'll be fine. I'll just hit him with Iron Head, and then the game will be over. So you can see right here, he says, if I lose, I'll be cross, and he said I'll be trying way harder. And I mean, I don't think either of us were necessarily trying like our absolute hardest. Obviously, we didn't build for this. We were just kind of playing. But yeah, I got it right. He went Mimic You. Exactly what I thought. I was like, okay. So this is a wrap. He clicks Curse. I click Iron Head, which obviously with my ability goes through Disguise. Kills him. And I won. So good series, WailJesus. I thought I played much better this time. Just with my picks, I thought I had some easier matchups. I don't know if people are scouting me and thinking that Glycopod just beats me down or what, because everyone just banks Glycopod versus me every game. So I don't know if that'll continue in the tournament. I guess we'll find out. But I hope you guys enjoyed these games. I will be I think I might actually upload a live before my next tour game. I don't even know who I'm playing yet. It did get posted, but I didn't look. I think it might be like This Machine. I think they messaged me on Smoggin, but I didn't actually read it yet. So I think I may be playing them. And I'll also be uploading a League video this week, probably, because I have no work today, obviously, because I work in school, and it's Martin Luther King Day in the U.S., so there's no school day. So I have a free day to do whatever I want, a.k.a. play video games with my friends, because my girlfriend, unfortunately, has work. So, yes, I will be uploading probably a live before my next game, and I will also be uploading probably one of my placement games for League. I know that obviously got way less views because you guys don't care about that, but I had fun uploading it, and I know a few of my friends do watch them. So, also, I'm at 99 subs, so if you want to be my 100th sub, I'd appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much for watching, and I will be back soon. Peace.